Hi there, sign of Scorpio. This is Kim, here to give you your messages for your next 3 days. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for joining me. All the ways that you support this channel. Appreciate you being here. If you need a private reading, the information is in the description box below. And let's see. Well, we have Neptune coming out. This is a very strong card for you being in a very spiritual place in your life right now. Yeah, with your connection, you see the hands together in prayer. There may be some, I was gonna say confusion, and then I get the moon. Not confusion in a you don't know what's going on with you. Confusion in how a prayer is going to be answered, or how that's something that you've sought out for a spiritual intervention in your life. Saying you're wanting your spirit team to help you out with a money issue, relationship issue. Maybe it's your environment. It's just some sort of change, like not knowing that God works in very mysterious ways. That's kind of what this card is. And there are definitely changes coming too. Wow. Nice. The card for abundant energy, abundant life force. That can be where all of a sudden your finances start doing really, really good. All of a sudden a relationship comes in and it's like goes to from 0 to 100 really quick. Maximum growth here. So this is already looking like it's going to be a very good reading. Kind of want to pull one. This was Kim Krans Alchemy deck. I want to pull one from her archetype deck to add a little bit more. The Faultline. Whoa. Okay, the pressure. The pressure. Oh, we're coming. Okay, so whew. This would be why you reached out. Okay. If there is you know what a fault line is. So it's a line where there's already this crack, and if there's any more pressure, things are going to split apart. So you know already that there is some area in your life where this is happening, right? Whether it's a relationship that's on the, anything else, and it's going to come apart. Maybe it has to do with the economy or something like that. But you're feeling that pressure with the fault line card and reaching out. You're, like I said, you are reaching for divine intervening. How am I going to say that? You're wanting divine intervention, using your spiritual tools and your ability to ask for what you want, right? So there's something here that's going to help you relieve that pressure. Wow. Well, that's a good card. They're saying there's more to the surface. There's more than meets the eye, okay? There's more than meets the eye. Yeah, definitely. The eclipse and the surface, that makes sense. So there's something here that is not exactly as it seems. Like there's more going on than what you can actually see. And this might be in a way where it's kind of confusing as to what is being formed for you right now, because there may be this feeling of all I feel is some pressure right now, and I feel the fault line energy. So this is when we see the eclipse, we have a temporary period of darkness, but it's ultimately preparing you for a big reveal. And we can appreciate the light so much more too when we come out of that energy. So this card in my other deck can mean a union of opposites. It can mean that something is about to be revealed to you. I feel like it has to do with what is being revealed to you that you cannot see at this time, because there's more beneath the surface. Has to do with the protoplanetary disk card. And that card is saying that there is planets are being formed. Things are actually in complete order. However, we have this nebula. So we have this cloudiness of around what is being created. It's like like a womb. It's like a womb, and Spirit is aligning everything for you. They're trying to tell you not to worry at this time, and that something is actually in order, that something is actually forming to become, you know, all around the star too, planets, new planets. So something new and something really big is being formed at this time. And this is so mysterious too. You just have to kind of trust that there is more than what you can see on the surface right now. This card is literally telling you there's no need to do anything at this time except, you know, your regular actions throughout your day. Something has already been intervened by the divine. Okay, something is already being intervened on your behalf. Let's pull something from the 108 Oracle. Perhaps you know that some kind of luxury is coming your way, for real though. The yacht and the crystal ball. And that you might be going somewhere. So, unresolved issues, things like that. It's like packing your bags and then handing them to your angels or handing them to Spirit, saying, look, you're not going to be taking all this emotional stuff with you. You're going to be preparing to go on to the next phase. And what a long journey it's been getting to this point, right? Your intuition is telling you, though, to trust in this, to trust in the divine timing, to trust that even if all we see is the cloudy nebulous, that a planet, no, more than one planet is being formed at this time. So the crystal ball is talking about trusting your intuition, using your discernment, your sixth sense, future planning, gut reaction, and an inner knowing. And I think you just have an inner knowing that this yacht card, that this is meant for you. Adventure, affluence, luxury, smooth sailing, comfort, and wealth. So you could be like in a situation where you're not so sure that that's what's coming in, but they're wanting you to trust and to give all of your worries or your concerns or your issues in a bag to them. Hand it to them. Because something is happening soon. Look at all these sixes. A lot of balance coming in. 666. Balance coming in. 666 in my angel number deck is like an alarm, a wake-up call. Try as you might to have your vibration to what you know is being formed instead of what you see on the surface or what you see in your immediate environment. Because you have that the stage right now is being prepared for you. Okay, the curtain call card is about acclaim, fame, recognition, even celebrity energy here. But being in the spotlight. So this is being, this is what's being made for you right now, for you to step into. And this is happening soon. So she's standing at a train station, because she is about to go to the next phase, the next part of this journey. And sooner than you think. So this bedroom card is bringing in sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, a love affair. Astral travel, it says, and dream time. And get your rest. Lay down your worries until this stuff comes in. And just know that mysteriously, it is coming in. Let's get some tarot cards here for Scorpio. What a pretty yacht it is. Alone among the stars, the hermit. So you might find yourself right now in hermit mode, right? So when we're really looking, we're looking back at everything. It's a number 9. So it's a culmination of all the other numbers. It's a culmination of everything that has happened in your past up till this point. And also how you see yourself traveling in the journey ahead. Where you see yourself. What lights you up. Chances are that it changes throughout your life journey, right? Of what you value and what you actually want to experience. It's going to change. So they're wanting you to take that alone time now, especially if you're able to take some alone time right now. Think about your choices because you have a lot. And also they're saying you are in between two realities at this time with this Two of Pentacles here. So it might feel like there's a lot to juggle. Like say you could be on the fault line energy, right? This is a choice and it's a decision. And the Seven of Cups is talking about all of those options that you have. That you have a lot of options here to choose from. Yeah, so they're wanting you to think about what kind of choices are available to you, or what would you dream up. This is a very dreamy energy. They're wanting you to tap into that because you have dream time, Seven of Cups, and Hermit. It just gives me what are you thinking about when you're alone? What are your dreams? What do you daydream about? Chances are you're manifesting it. Can she keep her balance? Trapped between two realities. Wow. That was a lot. That was a lot. Yeah, they want you to take care of yourself at this time. The Empress energy in the reverse is mothering and nurturing yourself. This is time for self-care, giving to yourself. What else? King of Swords. You're going to be given all of the information that you need. You're maybe even put in some sort of leadership, strong leadership position because of having a really smart mind. It says the smartest man on any planet. This is Todd Alcott's tarot, by the way. The King of Swords. So you're going to be in the position to make a decision here of what you want to choose. And then plans, and then you implement it. And all of this is kind of being arranged, though, by Spirit, by the Divine. I knew the Emperor was coming out. I had a feeling the Emperor and the Empress was coming out. That's like power couple. And so before this comes together, man or woman, no matter what position you consider yourself, looks like you've got somebody coming in. It's okay for a lot of you all. It kind of feels like there's going to be a parting of the ways from somebody, because this right here is okay. Yeah, we have divine counterparts, but one is in the reverse. The feminine energy is in the reverse on both of them. That's interesting. Let me describe the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Is maybe a person who, when they communicate with you, they use manipulation tactics, like just telling you what you want to hear, or telling you, they could be telling you lies even, just to tell you what you want to hear. And there could have been like hesitation to cut off this energy for some reason. But I think you're seeing signs or signals that there's some sort of fault line here, and that there would be a separating of the ways, because you have this King of Cups energy coming in. Somebody who has mastered their heart and who would be like a better fit for you, for your heart. These are action oriented, all of these, even the Emperor especially. Over all of the kings, this person very balanced in the heart connected with the mind, with the King of Swords, to take action. So I think I want to find out a little bit more about, I'm wondering if the Empress in the reverse is this Queen of Swords in the reverse person, or if that's saying, can I get more? Yeah, that's a manipulative energy. So we have new love, Ace of Cups and the Sun. New love, or a new loving experience here. Something that you'll be taking action on pretty soon. So why the Queen of Swords in the reverse, Spirit? The Five of Wands. Because this energy creates chaos, dysfunction, makes it hard to focus. It is not scattered. They're illogical. That's that person. Okay, now clarify the Empress in reverse, because I was thinking that this is actually for you to mother yourself, to take care of yourself, nurture yourself, while waiting for this energy to come in. So you've had a new perspective of what you will give to. It's like knowing that you belong with an emperor or an empress energy, and you shouldn't settle for anything less. And that's like, okay, well, the timing is now, because it's in the reverse. So the timing is now that this is going to happen. Time to cater to yourself. That is a past situation. So that's why it's on the fault line, okay? That anytime I would see that, I would definitely think that's a fault line energy. Ace of Wands in the reverse, Four of Cups, and the Eight of Cups in the reverse is that we haven't separated completely from something that we are emotionally drained and over, and it's a past situation. Something that's kind of lost its spark, lost its passion. And yeah, okay, so still in the situation, seems to be an Ace of Cups coming your way that you don't see necessarily. Sometimes the Four of Cups can be like we're withdrawn, waiting for some new path to appear. Waiting for a new path to appear, and it does. Eight of Wands, another Empress in the reverse. I'm saying really has to do with you taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, knowing what you deserve, and like you deserve the best. So you deserve to feel like the in charge and loved, appreciated. This energy's fault line. It's fault line. So this kind of communication can be loving communication coming in. But what it is it's lining you up for action. It usually represents like swiftness or speed. So it could be that when this energy comes in, like I said, something just goes from 0 to 100 really quick. I think it'd be in a good way, not irresponsible way. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. It's all over the place. Great. Let's get something from this sweet love tea. Great. Great. Let's do have for Scorpio here. I can also see that Eight of Cups reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse is a situation or a relationship, something, even if it's a job, it's something that we've wanted to cut off, but we've stayed in. Maybe we feel like we've stayed in and dropped our boundaries for whatever reason. And now you're stepping up. You're stepping into that Emperor energy, in control. Stepping up and steering. Breaking free from this situation. Something about strong roots, okay? Friendship. It says friendship first. So I think they're saying that this thing that's coming in is probably going to start as a friendship. Perfect moves. In control and breaking free from this situation, just like the Six of Cups in the reverse. Freedom, independence, getting out of a situation or being on your own, making the perfect moves, flirty, graceful, easy. Keeping the spirit of play, fun to be alive and be closer. So I think that is what you're going towards. And like I say, it could start with a friendship first, which is usually best, but it could go from friendship to something more kind of quick. Okay, angel number. Scorpio. Ultimately, the Eight of Wands is good news coming your way. So you will be breaking free. That's like my favorite card. I love that card. Breaking free. Thinking before you jump into something. I am practical. Thinking before you jump into something. 14. 111. Angels are ready to support you in this endeavor so you can co-create with the universe a life you love. I'm creative. And here's that breaking free energy. Number 19. It's the number of the sun. Independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and work, and you aren't afraid to take the big risk to achieve the life you desire. I am a pioneer. So that's what I have for you today. I'm sending you light and love. Thank you for joining me, Scorpio. Bye.